Hi Pisces, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for December 2015. This month I'm using the Aquarian Tarot deck and laying out a rainbow tarot spread for you. And remember, these are general readings. I'm reading the general energies for each sign. To get a reading with details pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. However, I have stopped my calendar from scheduling right now because it was starting to schedule out into September. And I thought that 10 months was too long for people to wait for their readings. And I really don't know what I'm going to be doing in 10 months. It just seemed too far. So if you would like to get put on my wait list, please go to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, and go to my contact page, and there you will find my email address. Just email me and put in the subject heading wait list, and I will put you on my wait list. So if I have people that have not paid for their appointments, I will contact you and fill their time slot with your appointment. Please make sure if you already have an appointment scheduled with me, please make your payment, because some people are getting surprised when their appointments roll around that they're not getting called, and that's because their appointments are getting canceled. I go through the appointments, and if you haven't made your payment when you scheduled your appointment, I am having to cancel them. I have a very long wait list. So please make sure if you already have an appointment scheduled with me, make sure you have made your payment, because I don't want to cancel your appointment. I'd also like to say that to gain more insight and information, please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because there will be months that they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. If you don't know how to get your rising sign and your moon sign information, all you need to do is Google free natal chart or free birth chart, and there will be websites that will come up, and you need to enter in all your birth information, but you especially need to know your birth time to get your rising sign. Also, I want to add here too that if you would like to get a continuation of this reading, I am recording after I'm done reading your cards. I'm going to be looking into the crystal, as I've been doing every month since August. And if you would like to download and purchase your crystal reading, please click on the link below in the description box, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand, where you will be able to get your crystal reading for your sign for this month of December. You can also get these videos for download and purchase by going to my website, as it's posted up here, www.theluckymermaid.com. Going to the videos tab on my menu, click on page 3, and there you will find the signs listed to click on to get to the Vimeo videos on demand of the crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for this month of December. So, on to your reading. And the first card I have in this reading here for you today is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card that symbolizes your highest spirit guide coming in to bring you messages. It can also show up to indicate that there are hidden things, hidden secrets, hidden messages. These could be things you're keeping hidden. They could also be things that others are hiding. I feel many of you are working very hard to stabilize your life and also stabilize your finances. I feel also you're working very hard to revamp your image. And you may also be working on changing things in your environment. Maybe you're going to get your house ready to sell, or you're just changing it because you're tired of looking at the way things are, the way it's decorated, the way furniture is arranged, or the way rooms are situated. So I'm getting that sense also for you, Pisces. I also feel that some of you may be working hard to bring someone forward in your life of importance. So this could be someone new that you're involved with, someone that you're dating, someone that you've met that's a friend, or, you know, anyone. It comes up more like, it doesn't really feel like this would be a relation to you or a coworker. This feels more like someone new in your life that would either be a friend or a, you know, new romantic partner for some of you. And I feel that some of you are really putting some energy into trying to figure things out in your life, and looking over the way things are going and thinking to yourself, I'm tired of the old way of doing things. I want to do things in a new way, in a new pattern, with new ideas and new inspirations and new thoughts or new methods of doing things. I hear that some of you may find out that something you thought was done and over with comes out, gets revealed. This could be something that someone else is keeping a secret of, or you could be involved in the secret, but I get that, to me, it looks like you think it's a dead issue, or it's done and over with, and you don't need to focus on it or think about it anymore, but I see it coming out and coming up to the surface again. I also feel that there could be someone in your life that would like to see you suffer or pay some price for something. That, you know, maybe somebody's got an axe to grind with you, or someone's, you know, feels like you've cut them off or pushed them aside, or, you know, gave them a raw deal in some way. And they may want to see you pay some kind of price, or, you know, they may want you to reevaluate the past or something that's already happened. They may show back up and be like, hey, you know, what about this? Or don't forget that kind of energy is showing up here through this High Priestess. The next card that shows up here in your reading today, Pisces, you have the Strength card. And the Strength card is a card to me that symbolizes, this is spiritual power over the material world. This can also be you having power, like you having courage and strength and power over any kind of adversity that you have. It's also a card that can symbolize somebody that's a Leo. It can indicate a Leo here. I do see you, many of you, reorganizing things in your mind, going, what do I want to do next? And then what do I want to do next? And then what do I want to do next? Like, I'm getting that, like, you're really, you feel anxious to me about your future, anxious about moving forward, what's happening, what's going to go on moving forward. I do feel some of you are going to be receiving some kind of praise for a job well done. This could be in a work-related sense, but it could also be maybe you helped a friend out. You know, maybe you helped a friend rebuild a den, or, you know, take apart their garage, or you poured some kind of foundation for them, or you did some side work of some sort, whatever. It could be office work, taxes, helping them with taxes and paperwork, whatever you're good at. It doesn't have to be work that you did in an employment job, but I'm getting praise for a job well done. If you're a Pisces that have been someone that likes to do stop-start in your direction of what you're doing, they're saying you, like, now you have to stop doing that. Like, if you've had that kind of motion before, like, I'm doing something and then I'm stopping, and then I'm doing something and then I'm stopping, or pulling back from people, coming forward to people and pulling back from them. It could be anything in your life that's a stop-start situation. They're recommending that you stop that. Like, going back and forth is not something that you want to do. So no wishy-washy behavior now. That's not really going to work out well for you. I see that you're starting to see that loyalty is a key component in relationships, a key ingredient and a key component. And I feel that if you have felt that you were disloyal in the past to anyone in any kind of relationship sense, you're recognizing that or rethinking it and realizing loyalty is the most important component. Some of you may be having issues with your throat. You could be having like thyroid problems, problems with your voice box, with communications, your voice, because I feel like it's connected to do with your voice box, your throat. You could be having problems in that area. So you might need to take some medication or see a doctor for that or get some kind of treatments because throat issues are coming up for some of you Pisces. You have, I gotta say, you have three major arcana cards right off the bat, one right after the other. And this month, more than any other, the cards are falling out of the deck when I'm shuffling. So you had these three cards fall out in a row. And the third card, crowning card you have is the Sun. That's an awesome card, Pisces. That indicates to me that you are going into a period of happiness, joy. This is often returning to the exuberance of childhood joy. This could indicate the spotlight being on you. It can also show that you're going to have success in the material world. But first and foremost, this card indicates happiness. They're saying you have to stop putting the cart before the horse. You need to slow down and take a more measured and relaxed pace about things that are going on. Again, I'm getting this revved up anxiety feeling coming up in you, like I have to hurry up, or anxious, like something needs to change, something needs to happen, I need to do something, this has to move forward. Whatever it is, if you have that anxiety feeling, they're saying you have to relax and take a more measured pace. I also hear that you're working very hard and diligently to streamline productions and that you don't want to be dealing with any more waste. And I also feel not only in tangible physical things, also in the superficial things. I feel like idle chit chat, any kind of superficial relationships or conversations, like almost like you don't want to be bothered with that. I'm seeing you wanting to get to the heart of the matter, get to the meat and potatoes of a situation, cut out waste in your life, unnecessary stuff, and streamline things is coming up here with the Sun. I do feel that your heart is in the right place. And that for many of you, you're working overdrive to treat people with kindness. I feel like you're really, really focused right now on your own behaviors, how you act, how you present yourself, how good you are to others, being thankful, being grateful, being kind. Those things are all, not saying you didn't think on these things in the past. I mean, everybody has spells of it or is that way in general a lot, but for some reason you're having a concentrated effort, concentrated efforts and concentration of it right now. You may be called by someone who wants you to help them out of a jam. This could be a financial jam or an emotional jam. Somebody could be calling you wanting to cry on your shoulder. You could have somebody that's going to do both, cry on your shoulder and ask you to give them a boost, a loan, a handout, some financial assistance, whatever you want to call it. I feel that's going to come up for some of you Pisces. Now, the next card you have here for this December 2015 Pisces, you have the 10 of Pentacles. That's an awesome card. This is a card that can symbolize receiving an inheritance. It could be money coming to you through family channels, like a loan or a gift of cash. It could also indicate you being in a relationship with someone where the two of you, with your combined resources, and work that you're doing, you make some good money together as a couple. I hear you're now rounding out the edges and softening things in your life. And I do feel that you want to see something going on in your life moving forward. For some of you, this is a relationship. If you're a Pisces that have had your finances take some kind of toll, I feel that you are going to be building back up your finances. There is a real sense of eagerness of wanting to please and also to be seen and heard and recognized. I do feel that you're making a lot of headway with people and that you may be put in the forefront, in the lead of something, in charge of something. You could, start some project or plan or be put in the lead position of some new task force, new project, new plan. Wow. I get you Pisces seem to be really driven forward. Like, I have to achieve my goals. I have to get there. Again, I'm getting that anxiety feeling, but really wanting to push forward. Some of you may be thinking of relocating or relocating your family. I feel that some of you would like to be looking at a spacious location or have the scenery in front of you look spacious. Either you want the space inside to be spacious or you want your view to be spacious, or it could be both. So the final card you have here for December 2015, Pisces, you have the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords to me is an air sign female. This could be a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Don't get too hung up and thrown that this is a queen if the messages don't make sense, because this is general energies that I'm reading, and if I was privately reading you, this queen would most likely be a female with no question. But in a general reading, it could go either way, male or female. I do feel that you have some family support behind you for what you're doing. And if you're somebody that's thinking of tying the knot, getting engaged or getting married, I do feel you are going to have family support behind you. Now, for some of you, I feel like you may be going through an emotional crisis about this Queen of Swords, or they are going through some kind of an emotional crisis. I feel this queen, I'm getting like quite a few different messages about this queen. On one hand, I do feel you have family support behind you and what you're doing, especially if you're planning on getting married or thinking about getting engaged or moving forward with a relationship. However, I also pick up some other messages about this queen. I get this queen has some disappointment going on with them. You may be getting a message from this Queen of Swords that she would like to be seeing you or talking to you or spending some kind of time with you. I feel this Queen of Swords was hoping that things would have turned out better, or that things would have gone in a different direction with the two of you, or at least in her own life. I feel she's going through some emotional upheavals in her life, having difficulty or trouble discerning between what's good and what's not good for her. For some of you, she may be your mother. She could be your mother for some. And I pick up for some of you, she doesn't want you to forget about her. She wants you to remember her, not to forget about her. That also comes up here through this Queen of Swords. She's a rather difficult character for me to read for you, Pisces, in this particular reading, because to me, she comes up as somebody that wants to be acknowledged and wants to be seen, recognized, not forgotten. Is having struggles between what's good and what's not good in her life, or his life. I feel that she's someone that's always very eager to please people, and I feel that she is someone that sets her sights very high. She does come up to me more as a female than as a male for the way the guides are talking to me. And I do see her as someone who does have concern for you, wants the best for you, does want you to be happy. You may see sparks of anger flare up in her or jealousy, but really, all in all, I do feel that she is a good-hearted and a good person and does have your best interests at heart. So she's just really showing up here because of those factors. It's not like I feel like you need to necessarily like overly worry about her or be concerned about her. She's just coming up for the reasons that I've already mentioned. So I'm not seeing it as some dramatic thing about her being here. I feel she's important to you. I feel that she's an important person in your life. And she does have your best interests at heart and cares about you. She may be going through her own struggles of, what's good, what's not good. As I said, for some of you, she could be your mother. For some of you, she could be a relationship partner. It's not really clear to me who she is. She definitely seems to be thinking about you and maybe looking at some things that she would have liked to have seen different happen, or things that maybe you could have done better or improved upon. I'm not sure she's totally happy with her life. Not that she's unhappy, but she's got some real questions going on in her mind. She's going through some things and some issues, but she's important to you somehow, or she wouldn't be showing up here. So I hope this reading helped you. I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, watching, and subscribing to my videos. Thank you for Google Plusing. I do appreciate that. Please do be sure to subscribe. That way you will get notified when I post my monthly and mid-monthly psychic tarot readings on YouTube. Also, if you would like to get a continuation of this reading, as soon as I stop recording your card reading, I am going to go on to look into the crystal. I want to thank people because I've been getting a lot of positive responses about the crystal readings. So, and a lot of times they're not the same messages. They're definitely continuations of messages. Not always exactly what's come up in the cards. So you might want to check them out. If you would like to do that, download and purchase those videos. You can access them by clicking on the link in the description box below this video, which will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for December's 2015's crystal readings. And you can click on your sign and download and purchase it there. Or you can go to my website, as it's posted up here, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos page 3 tab on my menu. And there you will see all the signs are going to be listed there for December's crystal readings. You just click on your sign and it's going to take you to that Vimeo video page where you can download and purchase your crystal reading for December 2015. I wish you the merriest of Christmases, the happiest of Hanukkah, and the happiest of all the winter holidays that are coming. I don't want to leave anybody out. I hope you have a very blessed holiday season. Many blessings and peace.